God is love. These are some of the most comforting words in the Bible, the most comforting words ever. Notice what it doesn't say. Not God knows about love, God has a lot of love. It says God is love. It's not something outside of God, but His very nature. He is the source and ground of love, and when we love, we draw on that source, so that every true act of love has God in it. How amazing is that? What other faith tradition says God is love? But it gets better, because God is the prime reality. Everything else that exists was created by God, but God was not created. And before there were angels, before the universe began, before there were any people, there was only God. For all of eternity past, God, who doesn't change, was love by nature. How can that be? Because God is a love relationship between Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. This love relationship is not outside of Him. God is a relationship by nature. That's why the Trinity is essential to Christianity. Without it, God cannot be love. The universe won't last forever. Heaven and earth will pass away. But God will be love for all of eternity future. And because God is the prime reality, love is fundamental to existence. Love is essential to all reality. That's why the artists who have written things like "All You Need Is Love" and "Love Makes the World Go Round," they've tapped into something true about the ultimate nature of being. And it's why we all desire to love and be loved, because we were made in the image of the God who is love. The Bible is the greatest love story ever told because it tells of a love that has always and will always exist. It's the love that inspires all other love stories. In the middle of history, God came to us in the person of Jesus Christ to show us in person the love He has for us. No greater love has someone than to lay down his life for his friends, and Jesus showed us that love. And no greater love has a God for mankind than to lay down His human life for them, and what other faith has a God who does this? But it gets better still. Because of His sacrifice on the cross, Jesus made a way for us to join into His forever family of perfect love. By faith in Jesus, we receive forgiveness of the sin that separates us from God and become the beloved children of God the Father, the bride of Christ, and empowered by the Holy Spirit. Then the greatest love story ever becomes our story too, and we will truly understand these words.